For today's video, I wanted to talk about light air sailing, because sometimes you just end up out on the water during a period when there's very little wind. At my lake, that's usually from about 10 a.m. till around noon. So what do you do then? Well, first you make sure your boat is set up for sailing in lighter winds. Sailing in extremely light wind is called ghosting, and some boats do it better than others. Any boat's ability to sail in lighter winds will depend on several factors, including things like how much sail area the boat carries, having the proper sail trim, the hull shape, displacement, and sea state. On my boat, when the winds are light, I start by shifting weight to the leeward side. This induces heel, which keeps the boom on the leeward side and helps promote better sail shape. If your boat has a flat, broad stern at the waterline, like my boat does, you may also want to shift some weight forward. Shifting weight forward will push the narrower bow down into the water and bring the stern up out of the water, which can reduce wetted surface and drag. Another way to reduce drag on the Precision 18 is to pull the centerboard fully up. Since the winds are light, you don't need much lateral resistance, so having the centerboard down is just creating more drag. On the sails, you pretty much want everything slackened off. Take any bend out of the mast by loosening your backstay adjuster. This will make the draft, or core depth, sometimes called the belly, in the top 1/3 of the mainsail fuller. Relieving backstay tension also reduces tension on the forestay, which will increase the draft or core depth in the headsail and also form a rounder entry at the luff. You also want to loosen both your halyards, or the Cunningham if your boat is equipped with one. Having less tension on the halyard will move the draft position aft, giving you a better lift-to-drag ratio. If you have adjustable jib cars, moving the cars forward on the track will reduce horizontal tension on the clew and create more belly in the headsail. The outhaul on the mainsail should also be loosened to increase the draft or core depth in the bottom third of the mainsail. The vang should be set loose as well. In very light airs, the weight of the boom alone may be enough to take all the twist out of the mainsail, so in that case you don't want the additional pressure of the vang pulling down on the boom. Having more twist in the mainsail will help you find air with a wider steering groove. Also, wind direction gradients between the surface and the masthead are greatest in light airs, so a bit of twist will optimize the sail to the true wind direction along the entire height of the sail. As always, your telltales should be your guide on setting twist. As far as the sheets go, as they say, when in doubt, let it out. Shroud telltales are a great tool when ghosting. They're made from a very light material, so they tend to be more sensitive than a masthead mounted wind vane. They also help you see any wind direction gradient between the deck level and the masthead. Of course, after a while, trying to ghost can become very frustrating, so it might be time to do other things like sorting out gear, getting a snack, visiting your favorite cove, or taking a restroom break. And of course, there's always the last resort, motoring. But never fear, the wind will return.